Good morning. Since it's the birth anniversary of Gandhiji and Shastriji, let's learn about the life and the contribution of these people. Let's begin. In this module, we'll be learning about the life in four different stages. Beginning with the introduction, we'll have a short glimpse about their life and the different stages. In second, we'll see the role of them in Indian independence movement. We'll see highlight some of the important points and some of the popular quotes given by them. And we'll learn some of the life lessons which we can inculcate, some goodness which we can inculcate from these personalities. Beginning with the introduction, let's see in the childhood of Mahatma Gandhiji. The picture over here shows the Gandhiji in his childhood. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born on 2nd of October 1869 at Porbandar, Gujarat. His father was Karamchand Gandhi, who was a lawyer, and his mother, Putlibai, was an ascetic housewife. In childhood, Gandhiji moved to Rajkot when he was 7. He was the youngest of the 4 children in his family. He did neither shine in the classroom nor in the playground. He was an average student and a shy boy. There are two stories which depicted a great change in his life. Two incidents which had a great impact in his life. The play of King Satya Harishchandra and the play of Shravan Kumar. He had also read books on these stories. He was very interested in these personalities. These were the personalities which inspired Gandhiji. And now he inspires us. In his early life, Gandhiji moved from India to London to continue his education. He studied law and got a barrister degree. Then he was a lawyer. He went South Africa for a proper practice of law. But the incident while going to South Africa transformed his life, where a white person and ticket collector came to him, scolded him for sitting in the place which was reserved for white. Gandhiji was surprised, and then he felt that he had to fight for his right. And then it was then Gandhiji decided to fight for right. When he travelled South Africa, he fought for the rights of black, and when he returned from South Africa, he fought for the independence of Indians. This is how Gandhiji started to fight against injustice. His main weapons were truth and non-violence. We'll learn about the role which he played in his national movement later, briefly. Before that, let's see how this great person was dead. He led the revolt with non-violence and fulfilled many of the demands of our people. After continuous strikes and fights, when Britishers were forced to leave India, they still left India with a spark in the heart of Islam people to demand for a separate nation. And it was then Gandhiji had to agree for the partition because he thought if he didn't, there would be a great violence. And Nathuram Godse, who flew into rage at this unexpected decision of Gandhiji, assassinated Gandhiji. This was how we lost Gandhiji. And now let's study the childhood, the early life of Lal Bahadur Shastri ji. Lal Bahadur Shastri was born on 2nd of October 1904 at Mughal Sarai, now in Uttar Pradesh. His father was Sharda Prasad Srivatsa, who was a school teacher but later turned into clerk, and his mother was Ram Dulari Devi. He lost his father when he was 1.5 years old. He was deeply influenced by Gandhiji and he joined Indian national movement. Lal Bahadur Shastri and his father have a different surname. Lal Bahadur Shastri refused his surname Srivatsa, which depicted his religion, and since he was a great scholar, he had got a title Shastri, and since then he is being called Lal Bahadur Shastri. Moving on to his life after marriage, he married Lalita Shastri of Mirzapur on 16th of May 1928. In spite of prevailing a heavy dowry tradition, Shastri accepted only a charka and some of the yards of khadi as dowry. Since he was greatly influenced by Gandhiji, he not demanded for the dowry, and if they wished to give dowry, then he expected some khadi yards and a charka. In 1930, he threw himself into freedom struggle, which he participated in Dandi March, which is also known as Salt Satyagraha of Mahatma Gandhi. He was imprisoned for 2.5 years. Shastriji as a Prime Minister. As Prime Minister, Shastriji continued Nehru's socialist economic policies with central planning. He promoted White Revolution, which was a national campaign to increase the production and supply of milk by supporting the milk cooperative of Anand. He also creating the National Dairy Development Board. While speaking on the chronic food shortage across the country, Shastri urged people to voluntarily give up the food of one meal so that it could be saved and distributed to affected populace. Shastriji, he continued all the policies of Jawaharlal Nehru, and he also asked people to voluntarily give up one meal of the day so that it could be saved and it would be distributed to affected populace. And during the war, when Americans asked us to not fight, and when they said if we would fight, we would be facing shortage of wheat as they would not supply wheat for us, he was the person who agreed for that, and since then he was asked people to give up one meal of the day to save the food. How was Lal Bahadur Shastri dead? He died in Tashkent. After declaration of ceasefire, Shastri and Pakistan President Muhammad Ayub Khan attended a summit in Tashkent organized by Alexei Koysing. On 10th January 1996, Shastri and Khan signed the Tashkent Declaration. This Tashkent Declaration was the declaration after Indo-Pak War, which was held in Russia. The next day, Shastri, who had suffered 2 heart attacks earlier, died supposedly of heart attack at 1:32 am. He is the only Indian Prime Minister to have died in office overseas. He was dead in Russia. Now, let's see the role in freedom movement. Before seeing the role in freedom movement, let's see how is our freedom movement. Let's learn it in 3 different parts. Rise, struggle, and end of British rule. Rise of nationalism and unity. We, people of India, were divided by various means such as languages, castes, traditions, and many more. Britishers took this advantage and divided and ruled us. So, the most important thing for nationalists was to bring people together so that they started various celebrations and even strikes were held at largely, and they awakened people and make them stand against the British. Gandhiji and Shastriji were among those who gathered people and awakened them to stand against the British. Next, the struggle. They united people. This was the first struggle they had to struggle, the nationalists, because people were not united. They were divided on the basis of caste, race, gender, and many more. They broke unwanted laws publicly. They went against the unwanted laws by strikes. Like Dandi March is the best example. When Britishers asked to pay tax on salt and asked us not to prepare salt, Gandhiji broke this law in public with a strike with non-violence. And next, they had tried each and every measure to help people to solve their problems. They found new ways to solve their problems. Example, when weavers didn't have any demand, they asked people to buy things which are made in India. So it was Swadeshi movement, civil disobedience movement, and non-cooperation movement. There are many examples of these. After this, let's learn about when the British rule ended, we had new challenges. Those were uniting kingdoms to a country. Since our country was divided into many kingdoms, there was a great challenge faced by nationalists to unite all the kingdoms. And division of Pakistan also had demanded to give job, shelter, land for the people who returned from Pakistan to India. And there was a new challenge, that was the new constitution had to be written. And these all the challenges wouldn't be fulfilled if we didn't have such great politicians and nationalists. It was the fruit of their struggle. Role of Gandhiji. Role of Gandhiji in national movement is very great and very important. Gandhiji played very important role by leading people in the correct path, in the path of truth and non-violence. He led Champaran Satyagraha against the cultivation of indigo. This was the first strike against British in India by Gandhiji. He also joined Kheda Satyagraha and Khilafat movement. He launched non-cooperation movement, but it was taken back due to the incident at Chauri Chaura. He also started civil disobedience movement and quit India movement. These are the most important movements which forced British to leave India. And role of Shastriji. Role of Shastriji before independence as well as after independence are very important. He served as president of Servant of People Society. He held prominent positions in National Congress of India, and he served as Railway Minister, Home Minister of India, as well as he served as the second Prime Minister of India. Now let's learn some important points and some highlights about Gandhiji. Gandhiji is popularly called Bapu. It was the name given by people with love for Gandhiji. He is known as the father of our nation. His most popular slogan was, "Be the change you wish to see in the society." And he was the first person to call Dalits as Harijan. And in his autobiography, My Experiments with Truth, he has revealed many things about his life and the freedom movement. And this is a must read book. And this is My Experiments with Truth. Highlights on Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri is one of the most efficient and humble prime ministers till now. He has been the most efficient and most humble prime minister. He had very different and new innovative ideas. When we had problem by facing food scarce, then he gave up the idea of giving up one meal of the day. And there were many, but we were unfortunate to lose him. His most famous quote is Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And his biography is Lal Bahadur Shastri, Lessons in Leadership, written by his son Anil Shastri and Pawan Chaudhary. And this is the book. Now it's the most important part of this module. Life lessons. Life lessons which we can learn from Gandhiji. Truth and non-violence. This was the path which he followed. And Gandhiji never lied, and whatever he learned, he always implemented. This is the second lesson which we can learn from Gandhiji, the art of application. If we learn but we don't apply it in our life, it would be a waste. The art of application. There's a story based on this where a woman asks Gandhiji to advise his son not to eat jaggery, which caused dental problem to him. Then Gandhiji said, please come after 2 days. And after 2 days, he said the child don't eat jaggery because it would cause dental problem. Then woman was surprised as if why he didn't say on the day before. Then Gandhiji says that I also had a habit of eating jaggery and I was unfit to say him because I had the habit. I had to leave the habit to say him. This was the most important application, most important value which we can learn. And next is courage. He never lost his courage. He always waited. He had a great patience. He sat on hunger strikes. If he had conducted lot of movements, and it is all possible only because of his patience and his courage. These are the most important out of all the values which we can learn from Gandhiji, and life lessons which we can learn from Lal Bahadur Shastri ji. Simplicity. Even though being a Prime Minister of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, on force of his children and his wife, decided to purchase a car, and even though he had a car, he refused before because he had a car which was officially given by the government of India for prime ministers. When his children and wife forced him to purchase a car, he purchased it on loan. And this shows us the simplicity, and it is showing the importance of simplicity in our life, because if he had wished for it, he could have purchased it any moment as he was the prime minister, but still he purchased it on loan. This shows his simplicity and selflessness. Selflessness, this could be learnt by him. His obedience and punctuality are also values which we can learn from him. He was very obedient child from his childhood, and his punctuality, he had a, I'll say you a story where he asked his son to join him for the journey tomorrow, where he had to travel from Calcutta to Mumbai. Anil Shastri, who was son of him, agreed for this, and he said Anil Shastri that be ready at 8 am. And when Shastri was ready at 8 am, but Anil Shastri was delayed, he moved on. And when he returned, his wife Lalita Shastri asked him whether why he left his son Anil Shastri only because he was 5 minutes late. Then he had a great reply saying that if I would have not left him, he would never be punctual. I wanted to know him the importance of punctuality, the importance of those 5 minutes, the importance of time. And this shows the punctuality of Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, and he was a really intelligent person because he had very innovative ideas. So let's at least try to inculcate any one of these values from these great persons and make our life better. Thank you.